3, 2, 1.
Oh, he got a juice button. Juice him up. Juice him up. Juice him up. Oh, he got it.
All right. Welcome to Match It, Bro, the podcast. I will be your host for today, RealCrazy, and we are here with Christopher Drulia, aka Crispy55. How are you doing today, Chris?
Very good. Nice to be here, and thank you. Nice to meet you, RealCrazy.
Okay, so there is a few questions the fans would like to ask, if you don't mind giving us some answers.
Sure. I am all ears.
Alright, the first thing that I want to address is the name Shadyville Comics a reference or an ode to Slim Shady?
Yes and no. The main inspiration behind the name Shadyville Comics has more to do with where I was raised and called home. The locals, as far back as I can remember, have called this area of Oklahoma the Shady 580, referring to our area code. They have Shady 580 graffiti, merchandise. So naming the comic book Shadyville was more of an ode, or me paying homage to my community.
Oh, that's neat. How many characters does Shadyville Comics currently have?
Currently, there are around 60 characters in various stages of development within the Shadyville comic book universe.
That's very interesting. Who are some of these characters, and what is the inspiration behind them?
Well, the first character that I ever created is Rebar, and I created him while I was working in the sanitation department. Rebar he was a sanitation worker until an accident gave him superhuman abilities, including he can regenerate really fast. He can control all types of technology. He has superhuman strength and speed. In the first episode, the Trash Man, the villain is King Push, and essentially he's the largest drug dealer in Shadyville, and he sells Slam, which is the drug of choice in Shadyville. Next, we've got the Modern American Legends series of Shadyville comic, which includes Paul Bunyan, among others. The first comic you'll see with Paul Bunyan in it is Slumberjack. In this edition, Paul is going to rescue Blue, his ox, who has been ox-napped by Santino. That's Paul Bunyan's archenemy. After that, we have Niddy, Nidi. The character is inspired from one of my military buddies. The acronym stands for Neurological Intelligent Defense Integration. Essentially, Niddy is a robot suit the soldier wears that gives him kind of like it imitates the powers of a scorpion. And the villain in Niddy's comic book is Calvin Crow, who also has a robotic suit. Next, there is I have Stick to the Code, and the main characters there are Digit and Tazzy, essentially a duo that travels through space protecting the galaxies. Digit is inspired from my father, who is a computer programmer, and he uses what I call code magic. Tazzy is inspired from my mom, and her character uses an elemental magic, and she can also heal others. We've also got Voodoo and his dog Mojo. And Voodoo's character is a witch doctor who uses his powers for good. Voodoo's first comic takes place in Lucky's casino, and the villain is Harvest, a character of pure chaos. Then there's BB Bangs, inspired from number one, Annie Oakley, the famous gunslinger, and then I also drawing from modern inspiration from the country singer Brianna Harness. The first episode, Boots and Bullets, BB Bangs takes on Dr. Devastation, one of the characters' arch nemesis. Finally, we have Nutso, a squirrel who has been blessed by Odin. Nutso is a space pirate who is somewhat of a swashbuckler and a gunslinger. And in the first episode you'll see him in Far From the Tree. Nutso and Moldor, his partner, fight Lasky, Nutso's arch enemy.
Wow, that is truly amazing, Crispy55. We cannot wait to see what you have coming next, you and Shadyville Comics. Do you have anything else to say to the fans before concluding the interview?
Yes, I'd like to thank the fans for being patient. I want to ask them to continue to be patient. Shadyville has several things in the pipelines, and we won't disappoint. Thank you for the love and the support. God bless.
Okay, that wraps up today's episode of Match It, Bro. This is Real Crazy. It's been real crazy. Go do something.